Alright. It is Autism Awareness Month. And I
right?
am playing Skyrim.
Where do you want to go?
Why the title? Well, because I actually do have autism. Solitude, there you are.
We'll be off.
Using the mod convenient carriages.
Beautiful old city, capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
No, I totally did not know that. I have no way of possibly knowing this was the capital of Skyrim. I certainly didn't play this a lot. I was originally going to play Baldur's Gate 3, but I've got a bit of a cold. Stress can potentially aggravate my cold. Be a moment. Send a text to one of my friends. All right. Subadoo. Whoa, alley. Yeah. 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 Having a cold sucks.
Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Because he didn't.
Go home and stay.
Oh, yeah, I'm
here
also
until
using a mod called These Kids Are Alright, which adds more children.
You should tell her that her uncle is a scum that betrayed his high king.
You betrayed us.
It also modifies the vanilla children.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged
Exactly!
He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Yeah! Hey! Hey.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Rogvir.
Some gate guard you were.
Hey. Hey. Go fuck yourself.
I think I expected
He
more.
died well.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
Hey! Respect the dead.
It shouldn't have been like this.
I know it should have been like this. I'm so sorry for your brother.
Damn shame, Rogvir. You're a good man.
See, he gets it.
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
Exactly!
That makes 23.
23. You've cut up a lot of
You wouldn't be a
heads.
sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve.
What's this problem you have?
I may have accidentally let a prisoner escape. The leader of one of those bandit groups. I told everyone he died during questioning, and I need you to track him down and make sure he doesn't show up to disprove that.
Yes, that would be a problem.
Good. I'll have a sack of coin waiting for you when you get back. Remember, I need that bandit dead, not alive.
I'm gonna take the same amount of Talos and these leather strips. Is this kid carrying a dagger? Don't stab me!
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunity.
So many games, so many different buttons.
You're
Different
passing
ways
through
to open
solitude?
menus.
Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
What did
It's
you have in
easy to
mind?
find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us are very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deeja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
I'm
I
listening.
knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people. And they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude
Runner.
Lighthouse will be guiding it in. But if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
Started lights out. Accept Jaira's offer in Solitude, or report Jaira to the guard captain. Yeah, I have a mod that allows you to save the Ice Runner. As well as another potential alternate ending to this quest. I get it, so I have to put out the words.
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared.
George knows what it's
Yes, if someone were to put out the
stumble
lighthouse
over your
fire
words.
and then meet me on the docks
I know such
afterwards,
as-
I could certainly direct them to that loot.
What happened to the sailors on the boat?
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Now, to get the alternate endings to Lighthouse. The legendary quest, Lighthouse! To Lights Out. To get any of the alternate endings, you first need to do Atar's job of killing the bandit leader of Blotador Grotto, and pick up Captain Harganer's, I don't remember his name, that guy's journal that reveals that Jari Ra is looking for a scapegoat. And with that, you can either deliver the journal to Captain Aldous, as at this time, Captain Aldous will not arrest Jari Ra without evidence. So you need the journal to... That's why you need the journal to get any of the alternate endings added by this mod. Or, you can use it to confront Jari Ra. Basically, so you could either threaten to report him to the guards, in which case he'll stop this plan, or persuade him to make you his partner instead of a scapegoat, in which case you're able to get treasure from the Ice Runner without having to fight all the Blackblood Marauders. A more peaceful ending. Which is the ending I plan to go for as... I am a pirate! Yar! An Autistic Dragonborn pirate! Keep forgetting that I currently want to go east away.
Citizen?
Citizen? Wait. I mean, guardsman? I don't know words. I don't know words. Why am I talking like this? I am Satan. Ah, possessed Nogla is why. He is possessed. I must squeeze him. Oh! Seriously though, doesn't my Nogla eye popper look possessed? Yeah, specific because Nogla took that autism test. It felt like a good idea to bring Nogla eye popper for this video for Autism Awareness Month. Yes, gonna Mara, Julianos, Akatosh, Devella,
in the steps of the
Peter,
divines.
Zenithar, Stundar.
As huh?
You! I need you to move your fat ass! Thank you. The arcade is the most important shrine because a blessing allows me to open this chest. The Sword of the Crusader. Oof.
Remind us of our place when we forget.
Now I must walk very slowly. Excuse me. I must walk slowly. Again, I forget. Let's see. I know I've got. I keep forgetting shields are the parallel. Yeah, I've been playing Dragon's Dogma 2, in which shields are considered part of weapons, and I thought that was something sticking out from the end of there. Da 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 da. Who's a bun? Doo-doo-doo. Gotta drink this water.
Ah, good day to you, Guildmaster. I trust you are faring well. How goes the excavation?
Excavation. Just a little accident that
Oh
set us
dear.
back.
I'm sorry to hear that. I trust nobody was seriously hurt.
Just a few bumps and bruises.
That's good to hear. Did Carl inform you I wanted to speak with you?
Yes, you said you had a proposal or something.
Well, it's a bit of a proposal and a request. We've been cordial neighbors for some time now, the explorers and the museum, that is. And I began to think that it is rather silly that we aren't working more closely with one another. Then Carl told me of the availability of the chief librarian position in your guild, and I thought that I might offer my expertise in that role. In exchange, I was hoping that you and your explorers might be willing to undertake some exploration and excavation of a variety of artifacts, funded by the museum, of course. I have just completed the majority of the renovations to the building and would be ready to open officially if I could find some reliable treasure hunters or mercenaries. I think that you and your people would be eminently qualified. So I was thinking that I become chief librarian for the Explorer Society and you become the relic hunter for the museum.
So you buy any and all artifacts you find?
Well, I was thinking more that I would simply safeguard and showcase the things you found, offer you funding and occasional finder's fees, and that way you can access any of the collection you provide at your discretion.
Yeah, sounds like a good arrangement.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septem tour then.
This building was
wants
once
to
called
join.
Magnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords. After the White Gold Concordate, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum. Of course, I've had the building vastly expanded over the last
Nogla,
few years
I save you!
to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tamrielic history in the world. This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed, and is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art, as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification.
Yep.
At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the Hall of Wonders and armories in the basement, and up to the second floor.
There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library. Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum. It will let you know the schedule of where I'm working, should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office, and I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed.
Oh, almost forgot. There is a safe house upstairs with all the amenities you could ever want. I don't utilize it much, so you can feel free to. And lastly, I have a few leads for you to get started. First is an artifact I heard is for sale by a general merchant in Helgen named Borgoth. He said he would hold the item for me for a while. So it may be best to retrieve it first. The others, well, the notes will tell you all you need to know about them.
Right, so yeah, that's how you end up going to Helgen. Gold! There's gold. Let's do this on Syracuse. And yes, pardon the texture glitches. I don't know what's causing it. Now, I'm gonna store a bunch of things. So yeah. I'm gonna keep the ancient door bonus. That's my best weapon right now. Scooby-Doo. Oh wait, I think that's a creation club thing, so that'll go in the Hall of Wonders. Throw this in there. Now I have to poop. While I do that, you can all stare at possessed Nogla. Let me just make sure the camera looks good. Nope. Let's check on the stream first. Nope. How about this? Scooch it, maybe if I scooch it back a bit. That's perfect! Yeah. All right, now then, huh? Ah. Doo-doo-doo. Gotta pick this up. My eye really itches. Oh, and I'm wearing my Respect the Banana shirt. Respect the banana! Yeah. The Sword of the Crusader needs to go up manually. Now I must go to the Explorer Society.
Oh, Guildmaster, Latoria has a gift for you. Latoria is so happy hearing stories from the other explorers of the places they have been, and the places we may go, that Latoria wished to give you something special. So Latoria crafts for you an official Explorers Society ring. Jewelry crafting is something other that Latoria is also good at. She has made the ring for all the members, but this one, she makes special for you. It is magic. If you would like one of the others at any time, you just
It's magic.
Latoria and she will give you.
It's magic. Anything interesting in the works?
Yes, Guildmaster. In fact, Latoria does have something interesting to share. Latoria was with Professor Marassi the other day while he investigated a Nordic burial ruin, and she discovered a lost incantation. Using it on ruined, unreadable books reverses their age so they can be once again legible. It only works briefly, so Latoria can only transcribe a page or two before the book turns to ash. But if you bring enough ruined books, Latoria could piece together a full text from many ruined copies.
How many books would it
thinks
take?
about 20 at a time should suffice. But bring her all you can find, and Latoria will give you a copy of whatever she finds.
What exactly could you uncover from this?
Oh, some rare books, spell tomes, even a possible treasure map or two.
Oh,
Who is to know?
treasure maps.
Be exciting to find out, no?
Yes. Sounds like a plan. I'll bring you some useless books.
Excellent. Latoria eagerly awaits your return.
And now, there's a use for all those ruined and burned books. I have a job for you. I'd like you to go out and excavate. What are you doing? Going to do
Mostly
between
help
this?
Ariana move her inventory around. And Professor Marassi or Orion and whatever they need in prepping for a dig. But now that you mention it, I do have some extra time on my hands. And I have a little knack that might help you. If you bring me 5 samples of any type of ore, I can prospect them for you. I can usually find another trace ore type or a gem that most other people would overlook and lose in the smelting process. If I do find one, it will derive from one of the samples, so you'll get 4 of them back, and the new element, which is usually of a bit of variety. Just let me know.
Alright then, I have a job for you.
What can I help you with?
I'd like you to go out and excavate.
Sounds good. I'll be back in a few days.
Note from Marassi. Guildmaster, this map was left in my care by an old colleague by the name of Kamal, who was sadly swallowed whole by a hammerfell sandworm years ago. I never actually read this carefully before. I spent a great many hours documenting several explorers who we had known, read of, or were told about who possess exceptional tools, which could prove quite useful for yourself and the guild. Feel free to utilize the map and to try and locate these explorer relics. Kamal's map. Ardent tools of the trade. Ooh. I like soup. I like to say soup. Because I'm crazy. I wasn't trying to do that for Kamal's map. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Anything of interest in particular something I'm looking for? No, but not the particular the words. I have lost the ability to speak English. I know George knows what that's like. George of Zero Pair Productions. Do, 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 do. Now then, I have some more things that... Oh, but first I just remembered something I really want to do before I forget. Scooby-Doo. Zoom, 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 zoom. Armory. Get your nose. Why am I sneaking? Because I keep thinking I'm playing Dragon's Dogma 2. Now then... a moment. Switch to the Yakaviri Katana for a moment. Switch to the other one. Switch to the Yakaviri Shield. Switch to the Yakaviri Dai Katana. Then I put the ancient Akaviri armor on this guy. Do. And I'll put the miner's equipment on this guy, because why the fudge not? I just gotta re-equip my ancient Nord swords. Oof. Display my longbow. Because there's nowhere else in the museum for the longbow. Doo-doo-doo. Scooby-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Scuba-doo. I'm so out of shape.
The Emperor's cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude can attend.
But what about
Everything
those
all right?
who depend on you so much?
Right. I can't just talk to them with one of the mods I have. I think it's the ultimate follower overhaul. I haven't prayed, oh no! I need to pray to Talos. Praise Talos. You with the Legion?
That I am. Train the recruits. Turn boys into men. That sort of thing. Thinking of asking the General for some training books. Give the soldiers something to do while they're on rest. Something besides drinking. Ever seen a book called The Mirror? We used to hand it out to boys looking to learn basic shield work.
If I find a copy, I'll bring it to you.
Keep my men in your prayers. They'll need them if they don't shape up.
Anyway, I'm gonna head in here, not to join the Legion, because there are a couple of things in here that I want to steal. Ah!
I'm telling you.
I have no
Ulfric's
idea what
planning an
that
attack on
is.
Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften,
Yes.
Constar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Rebellion's happening for a reason.
Balgruf refuses the Legion's right to get...
Swoosh.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat. What is it? Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. I used to be an adventurer like you.
Yes! Finally.
I took an arrow in the knee.
Oh, I should take this too.
Come on now.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
Center. The lives of your fellow soldiers are
They're
counted.
gonna find the gods? How then? Gotta go back. Gotta go back to the past. Come on, Jack. Scuba doo. Scuba doo. Now, I dance. And respect the banana! Respect the banana! Something crazy. Yeah, you can create replicas of them things. Now... Sumanama. Da. Yes. Oh, my nose itches. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's enough streaming for today. Right, yes. I should raid someone. Raid Miss Vixen. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.